Hi, I'm Athena Maroulis. I'm an RTT Hypnotherapist and I've been a mindfulness practitioner for many years. It's great to meet you today. I specialize in freeing people from their emotional, mental and addictive behaviors through a process called RTT Hypnotherapy. And I really enjoy my work. It provides a huge amount of freedom for my clients. So I work a lot with people who have anxiety, depression, addictions, as I mentioned. And by freeing these people of these afflictions, I create huge life-changing results for them. And they do it for themselves as well. So I've had great results, as I mentioned, with my clients. Some of them have messaged me after 2 days saying, wow, this 40 years of anxiety that I've had since I was 5 has suddenly gone. I feel free, I feel motivated, I feel empowered, and this is possible for you too. So the beautiful thing about RTT is it doesn't really matter what's gone on in your life. We're able to look at it through the process of hypnosis and go into your subconscious together. And perhaps you've experienced trauma, you've experienced bullying, you've had some really hard situations in your life, you've had PTSD, difficult family dynamics. Any of these situations and a whole host more could have created what's going on for you in your life. And they do, it all creates our mental patterns, our mental beliefs, how we look at the world, how we see the world. And it's a process that's actually quite simple. And as opposed to going to therapy for many months and weeks and days, RTT can really create transformation within 1 to 3 sessions. So within 3 months you could have a totally new life, a totally new outlook, and that excites me and it brings me great joy to facilitate that for my clients. So as I mentioned, RTT gets to the root cause of my clients' issues through hypnosis. Hypnosis isn't a new thing. It's probably something you've done already a couple of times today. So, for example, you might have gone to boil water in the kettle, or you might have driven to work and you kind of got in your car, you remember that bit, but you don't remember getting to work, or you remember getting up and doing something, but did you actually turn the kettle on? You can't quite remember. That was your brain just saying, I'm on autopilot. And that's basically what hypnosis is. It's that part of your brain that puts you on autopilot. And it dictates so much of how we operate in the world. It can help us to do menial tasks like boil water or get in the car and drive. But it can also do things like regulate how we react when we need to do a speech, whether we go into fight or flight, or it can affect how we feel when we're in a tricky conversation with our partner, whether we shut down or whether we're open to progress and discuss a challenging issue that might be coming up for us. So it's quite an important part of us, our subconscious, but we're still kind of learning and figuring out how it works. The beautiful thing is that Marisa Peer, who's the founder and inventor of RTT therapy, had 30 years of experience, including being a therapist to Princess Diana and many other celebrities and all sorts of interesting people. And she created this process through her own experience of trial and error. And it truly works. I was able to transform my own life, and that's how I first came across RTT. I got myself out of very stuck mental behaviors and, dare say it, even depression. A number of years ago, and it inspired me to become an RTT practitioner, having been an avid meditator for over 10 years. I knew the power of the mind. I've always known it's a powerful thing once it's harnessed and controlled well. But yeah, it really helped me, and that's why I'm passionate now about teaching people how to manage their thoughts so that they can transform their lives. It's a really cool thing. So I'd invite you to come and have a little chat with me if any of this is curious or interesting for you. RTT can really help you if you're struggling in your life in any way with insecurities, self-esteem, stress, anxieties, fears, emotional or angry outbursts, managing your relationships and how you interact with loved ones, children, family members, colleagues, and if you're just in a stage of your life where you're like unclear of how to move forward, or if you're struggling with limiting thought patterns, you want to achieve something like start a business or move to a new level of freedom or achieve anything, but you're kind of stuck. You're in a fear kind of mode, or something's blocking you and you're not quite sure what. Get in touch. I'd love to chat about how RTT could help you and get through those issues for you. I'm positive we can create change for you and create the freedom that you really deserve. I believe everyone has the power to change their thoughts, and with that there's huge, immense power to change your life and design it as you please. So yeah, get in touch. Thank you so much for listening today, and